If you're smaller, weaker, older, a bit vulnerable, then you need targets that are going to stop attackers fast, and the eyes are one of the best. In this video, we're going to show you some different ways to strike the eyes that you don't need any experience or strength to do, that's going to stop an attacker dead in their tracks. So first one, nice and simple, we're going to look at the eye jab, okay? Bam. Just literally all we're doing, keeping a nice relaxed open hand, and we're just going to flick up towards the eyes, right? Now, if we hit the target or if we don't hit the target, it's still going to achieve something for us, right? So even just doing that, bam, is going to cause him to flinch, right? If he's flinching, then that means whatever he was planning to do has now been interrupted, and I can then come in with another strike. So it could be bam, bam, or it could be whoop, and then with the knee, or I could be whoop and escape, right? So it's going to give me the chance to do something even if I don't hit the target. If I do hit the target, what's going to happen? Bang, I'm going to blind him, his hands are going to come up, which leaves him vulnerable for me to follow up with more strikes or again to get away. So whether I hit the target or not, that's a really easy one to do that's going to give you some good results.
With the eye jab, could be more in a close distance, and I like the fingers, like this is a very strong, you know what I mean? Yeah, so in here, clack. Could be with two fingers, a bit weaker, but still, oh, bam.
The next one is a rake or a claw. So essentially all we're doing is we're raking or clawing down the face, starting at the top, down the face, and then naturally we have to go into the eyes. If we're starting and we claw along the forehead, we are naturally going to enter the eyes that way. So this is especially useful if he's grabbed hold of me. Bam, bam, bam. My fingers are going to get into his eyes, right? Again, that's going to cause him, if he's grabbed hold of me, what's he going to do? Is he going to just stand there and take it? No, of course he's not. He's going to let go. Especially useful for women that have got long nails. Brilliant. Use them. Dig them in. So we're raking, clawing down the face like a cat, like a wild animal. Bam, 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 bam. And he's going to let go and he's going to try and grab his eyes. Again, we can escape or we can follow up with more strikes. So the next one we're going to look at is a bit of a different way of striking the eyes. So far we've looked at more superficially targeting the eyes in order to get a bit of a flinch reaction. But now we're going to look at doing a bit more damage in order to get what we want. So if somebody's put their hands on us, we can gouge the eyes here, right? So we're going to go straight through, almost like this motion. So we've come around to the side of the head to get some control, and then we're gouging, driving through the eyes, right? Now, fights don't just happen where the two of us are just stood square on with each other. The chances are if I start gouging his eyes, he's going to turn his head. He's going to try and turn his head, get away, resist. We're going to be moving around. It's going to be a bit chaotic. It might be difficult to get that. If it is, I can take the back of the head, right? And I got a bit more control that way to drive in. Now, I'm not trying to drill a hole through his skull and out the other side. All I'm trying to do is compliance, right? I'm going to gouge it until he gets off me. If we're on the ground or we're in a grapple, whatever it is, I want him off me, right? So I'm going to gauge until he gets off, and then I can follow up with a strike or, again, get away.
Another thing that we need to take into account is, especially we are in close distance, I can gouge, he can gouge. Okay, so I need to be ready to do it while avoiding him doing it back. Also, guys, this is, I had to break a lot of fights in my life. I'm like a boxing ref. All my life, I don't know, more than 200, honestly God, since I'm a teenager. I separate people fighting, and this is a great way, especially when someone is battering someone, or even when someone is raping someone, and someone is stronger and you cannot hold him out because he's stronger, he's enraged. This is a great way of removing someone from the situation, okay?
There's another strike that will blind them momentarily, but won't actually target the eyeballs themselves, and that's a palm strike. So we're going to use the palm strike here to block the vision. So what we're not going to do with this strike is bam and straight back. Bam and straight back, because guess what? They can, as soon as we pull it back, they can see, right? So it's here, holding it there, and then following up with another strike. So it's here, temporarily blind them, and then we can come over the top with the elbow, or we can go in with the knee, or we can, bam, we can slap the bollocks, right? There's a few different things that we can do. It's here, momentary blindness, over the top with the elbow, underneath in the bollocks.
From my boxing experience, I have a decent jab, but sometimes, even when my jab is landing, it's doing nothing. You know what I do? Don't tell him my gym. So I just scratch with the glove. I target there and I fail on purpose, and then the guy, haha, you are failing. They don't move the head out, or they don't block because they see that I'm offline. And then I just scratch with the glove and the lasers. It's like crack. And that's, it's worse than my jab, actually, and then I have momentum to keep on punching. I do that a lot in sparring. Let alone with the sleep of your jumper or whatever, your watch, your clock, or I like the wristbands for fashion, for other reasons. And guys, in my case, I'm a heavy metal, rock music, and I love these tacky bracelets. You know, it's not even metal, I think, but yeah, imagine if I scratch the eyes with this, you know what I mean? So, I mean, dirty tricks just to get momentum, keep on fighting and defend yourselves. Let alone if you like rings. I love rings, so I just need to make a bit of a connection with my rings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, careful.
Just, again, this is not a magic wand, this is not a knockout punch, this is just to give me a couple of seconds of momentum, to do pump, something else, to do, you know what I mean?
So these are some of the ways that you can target the eyes. We've also done another video about different ways that you can target the throat, another fantastically vulnerable area to shut down an attacker before they even start giving you trouble. So if you're interested, make sure you check out that video as well, guys.